You have to think differently to make money. You can't just do what everybody else does. Go to school, get good grades, go to college, go get a job, and work and work and work and work and work. And work and work and work and work and work. Until you retire. But 4 of you said die. So you're already programmed to work until you die. Most people do not understand how to make money because it's not taught in school. It's not taught in college. And unless your parents are multi-millionaires, they don't know how to do it either. So I'm going to teach you right now. So you have dreams and goals. Some of you, when you hear the word dreams, you haven't heard that word in 15 years. Because life has smacked you in the face. And somebody along the way told you it's not possible. You don't need that car. You don't need that house. You don't need to make a lot of money. All right, a lot of us have been raised with bad beliefs on money. Now, what I want to share with you is something that will help your life. Whether it's iMarkets Live, or your job, or whatever, okay? Okay, everything begins in our minds. Look around the room. Look around the room. Everything started in the mind of somebody else. This projector, this microphone, your shoes, these drinks, these cameras, everything. The reason why 90% of people fail in everything is because they don't understand the spiritual side of success. There's two sides. Some of you may want to take notes on this, because this is worth millions of dollars. Okay? There's two sides of success. The physical side and the spiritual side. The spiritual side is where all the magic happens. Okay? What we think about tends to happen almost every single time. So what I want to share with you is that we have to make sure our thoughts are in alignment with what we want. If you think about being broke, if you think about your bills, if you think about how much you hate your job, what happens is you attract more negativity. Okay? How many of you understand this so far? Okay? Okay? This is called the law of attraction. It's not religion. It is science. Okay? If I drop this right here on the table, where does it go? Right? Down. If I do it again, where does it go? Down. Okay? That is called the law of gravity. The same way this works is the same way what I'm talking to you about works every time. So number one, my question to you is, what do you think about? You have to write down your goals like this. I'm so happy and grateful. Now that I am. You see, you can't focus on where you are right now. You can't focus on the little money you have right now. You have to focus on all of the money that you're going to attract into your life. So number one, our thoughts. We have to make sure we're thinking exactly what we want all the time. When I was 21 years old, I had no money. I was broke. But I thought, I'm so happy and grateful. Now that I am a millionaire by 25 years old. And I wrote it down. and I spoke it over and over and over again. Over and over and over again. Our words give life. Our words create. You can look at every good book. They all talk about one thing. We create. We are creators. So that Ferrari you want, it's somewhere in Rio de Janeiro right now. That house you want is somewhere in Bora Bora right now. It's already here. Now our thoughts create our feelings. How we feel. You have to be able to feel as if you already have what you want. You have to be able to feel what that feels like. The car I drive today was the screensaver on my phone for 4 years. So every day I saw my goal. Every day I saw my goal. Every day I saw my goal. So our mind thinks in pictures. I'm telling you how to get rich. Okay? You have to imagine exactly what you want in your mind. When you do that, you will feel a certain way. And when you feel a certain way, you will then attract the right people, places, and opportunities you need to give you what you want. The ears, whatever we hear, goes where? Into our heart. So the next thing you have to do is make sure you're listening to the right information. You're reading the right books. You're talking to the right people. If you hang out with your broke friends who complain about money, complain about their job, or you're in a negative household and it goes in here, it's going to get stuck right here. So there's something called personal development. If you would spend time with me, whenever I'm brushing my teeth, before I go to bed, when I'm working out, I'm feeding myself positive information. Because I know whatever goes in is going to get multiplied. Does that make sense? So thoughts, feelings, and then that leads to actions. The energy you give right now in this room. What happens is whatever you give comes back. That's why some of the wealthiest people in this company are always excited. Camila's always fired up and excited because she understands energy creates success. So our thoughts turn into our feelings, and then our feelings turn into our actions, and then our actions turn into our results. Understand? That formula will change your life if you apply it. Hey, whatever you celebrate and you give energy to, you attract. So you don't clap because he's making 30 grand a month. You clap so the universe knows. Hey, I'm ready for 30 grand a month. I'm ready for the same blessings. That's what you're saying when you celebrate other people. Belief plus skills times faith. Faith is believing in something you cannot see yet in the physical world. But you still have to believe it. You have to see it up here, and then you have to feel as if you already have it. And the number one way to have faith is by being grateful now for the goals and dreams of tomorrow. Saying thank you today for the money coming tomorrow. When you're grateful, being anxious, when you're grateful, being angry, scared, cannot exist. It can't exist. So anytime you don't feel so good, stop. Take a deep breath and think about the things in your life that you're grateful for. I've done this for 8 years. I know exactly what we're doing. I promise you, we will create millionaires in Brazil. If you don't want to hold their hand, you don't have to, but at least put your hand on their shoulder, okay? Because there's more energy that way. We're all going to get the same energy, okay? And we're going to say thank you 3 times. And on the 4th time, we're going to make the sound of greatness. I want you just to scream at the top of your lungs, as if you just hit $10,000 a month. So we're going to say thank you 3 times, and then we're going to just make the sound of freedom. I want you to imagine your parents are retired. You have your dream car. You have your dream house. All of your debt is paid off. And we have an event in Brazil with 50,000 people in an arena. And you're on stage. And you're on stage sharing your story and inspiring people. So we're going to say thank you 3 times. And then on the 4th time, we're just going to make the sound of greatness. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Obrigado.
Obrigado.
Whoa!